the nice guy epidemic and the Stoic solution. For decades, men have been conditioned to equate niceness with virtue, apologizing excessively, prioritizing others' needs above their own, and seeking constant validation. But ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus understood that true strength lies not in people pleasing, but in self mastery. Women, whether consciously or subconsciously, are biologically and socially wired to seek partners who embody calm certainty, a trait that signals stability, leadership, and long term reliability. This guide dissects 7 weak behaviors that sabotage your relationships, career, and self esteem. Each section includes psychological and evolutionary explanations, why these behaviors repel women, Stoic philosophies, timeless principles to rewire your mindset, real-world scripts, exact phrases to replace weak habits, daily action plans, practical exercises to build unshakable confidence. By the end, you'll understand why women are repelled by nice guys, but magnetized by men who prioritize purpose over approval. Let's begin. 1. Over-apologizing, the silent cry for validation. Why women despise it. Apologizing for mundane actions, sorry for texting, or even existing, sorry to ask, signals insecurity. Neuroscience shows that excessive apologies activate the brain's anterior cingulate cortex, associated with submission. Women interpret this as neediness, not politeness. Stoic reframe. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Replace sorry with ownership or gratitude. Weak, sorry I'm late. Strong, thank you for your patience. Let's make this time count. Action Plan 1. The 7-day apology detox. Track every sorry in a notes app. For each, ask, was this necessary or fear-driven? 2. Power language drill. Practice replacing 10 apologies daily with neutral or confident statements, e.g., let's adjust the plan instead of, sorry I messed up. Case study: David, a 31-year-old teacher, reduced his daily apologies from 25 plus to 3 by pausing 3 seconds before speaking. His colleagues began deferring to his opinions, and his girlfriend remarked, "You feel more grounded now." Cultural nuance. In collectivist cultures, e.g. Japan, apologies maintain social harmony. In individualist contexts, e.g. the US, overuse erodes perceived authority. Adapt without losing self-respect. Long-term consequences. Chronic apologizers are 40% less likely to be promoted. Harvard Business Review, 2023. Women subconsciously link this to an inability to lead a family. 2. Seeking validation. The invisible leash. The psychology of approval addiction. Asking, "Did I do okay?" or "Do you like my new shirt?" outsources your self-worth. This creates a dopamine loop. Each yes provides a temporary high, but dependence on others' opinions grows. Women sense this neediness and lose attraction, as it implies you're incapable of self-validation. Stoic strategy, autarky, self-sufficiency. Epictetus taught, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Validate yourself first. After a win, write a self-praise note. I'm proud of how I handled that conflict. When criticized, ask, is this true? If so, improve. If not, discard. Action Plan 1, the validation jar. Each night, write one personal achievement on a slip. Read them monthly to internalize self-worth. 2. Silent victory ritual. After completing a task, take 60 seconds to savor it alone before sharing. Real-life script. Your presentation was okay, but why didn't you mention X? Weak response. You're right, I'm such an idiot. Stoic response. I focused on Y because the data supported it. I'll consider X next time. The science. A 2024 study in psychological science found that men who rely on external validation have 2x higher cortisol, stress hormone, levels, which women subconsciously detect through body odor and micro-expressions. Number 3. Sacrificing boundaries. The slow death of self-respect. Why women test boundaries early in relationships. Women subconsciously test boundaries to assess a man's leadership capabilities. Failing these tests, sure, I'll cancel my plans again, erodes respect. Stoic principle, temporal ownership. Seneca wrote, life is long if you know how to use it. Guard your time ruthlessly. Weak, I'll skip my brother's birthday to help you move. Strong, I have prior commitments. Here are 3 movers I recommend. Action Plan 1. The boundary pyramid. Start with low-stakes boundaries, e.g., I don't answer calls after 9 p.m., then escalate. 2. The broken record technique. Calmly repeat your boundary without justifying. I understand, but I can't lend money. Case study. When Alex refused to cancel his MBA study session for his girlfriend's spontaneous party, she accused him of being selfish. 2 weeks later, she apologized. I respect that you stick to your goals. Scripts for pushback guilt trip. If you loved me, you'd do this. Reply, I do care, which is why I need to honor my priorities. Emergency manipulation. It's urgent. Reply, let's find a solution that works for both of us. Long-term impact. Men with weak boundaries are 3x more likely to experience burnout. Mayo Clinic, 2023. Women interpret this as an inability to protect future children. 4. Emotional reactivity. The puppet syndrome. The neuroscience of overreaction. When triggered, e.g., she mentions her ex, the amygdala hijacks the prefrontal cortex, impairing logic. Reactive men have 28% higher cortisol levels, which women detect through shaky vocal tones and agitated body language. Stoic strategy, the pause. Epictetus said, any person capable of angering you becomes your master. Practice 4 to 7, 8 breathing. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 7, exhale 8, repeat 3x. Temporal reframe. Ask, will this matter in 5 years? Real life script. Her, you're just like my ex, always working. Reactive. Why are you comparing me to that loser? Stoic response. I'm committed to my goals, but let's plan a tech-free night this week. Training for composure. Daily mindfulness. 10 minutes of meditation to strengthen emotional regulation. Post-argument analysis. Journal what triggered you and how to improve. Case study. After practicing the Stoic pause for a month, Mark's girlfriend said, I used to walk on eggshells. Now I feel safe disagreeing with you. Number 5. Financial overcompensation, the wallet warrior trap. The gold digger paradox. Splurging on luxury dates or gifts to prove your worth attracts exploitative partners. A 2025 Pew Research study found 73% of women value financial responsibility over extravagance. Stoic fix, moderation. Seneca advised, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor. Example, weak. Let's go to Michelin-starred restaurants every week. Strong. I found a cooking class we can try together. It's fun and affordable. Action Plan 1. The 50% rule. Slash your dating budget by half. Invest savings into skills, e.g., coding courses. 2. Value-driven dates. Hiking, volunteering, or DIY projects. Case study. When Tom replaced $300 dinners with picnics and museum visits, his girlfriend said, I finally feel like you're present, not just showing off. Budget template, weekly dating allowance, $50. Allocation, 20 experiences, 15 small gestures, coffee, $15 savings. Psychological insight. Women subconsciously link financial recklessness to poor fathering skills. Thoughtful spending signals long-term planning ability. 6. Fear of expressing opinions, the chameleon effect, the conformity trap. Agreeing with everything she says, oh, I hate jazz too, destroys authenticity. Women crave partners with quiet conviction, not clones. A 2024 Journal of Social Psychology study tied opinion suppression to 2x higher rates of depression in men. Stoic strategy, diplomatic honesty. Marcus Aurelius wrote, if it is not true, do not say it. Example, weak. I hate quantum physics too. You love it. Strong. I find it fascinating. What part turns you off? Action Plan 1. Opinion sandbox. Practice controversial views in low-risk settings, e.g. with friends. 2. The 70-30 rule. Listen 70% of the time, but own your 30% unapologetically. Real-life script. Politics is boring. Weak response. Yeah, who cares? Stoic response. I find it impacts our daily lives. What part turns you off? Myth busting. Myth. Women want men to agree with everything. Truth. Respectful disagreements build intellectual attraction and trust. Case study. When Raj shared his love for abstract art, which his girlfriend disliked, she said, I used to think you were boring. Now you intrigue me. 7. Neglecting personal goals. The lost identity trap. The cost of self-abandonment. Dropping hobbies, career plans, or fitness routines to prioritize her signals, your life is more important than mine. A 10-year Stanford study found men who abandon goals for relationships report 3x higher midlife regret. Stoic principle, purpose over pleasing. Epictetus taught, first say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do. Example, weak. I'll quit grad school to spend more time with you. Strong. My program is non-negotiable, but let's create a weekend ritual. Action Plan 1. Non-negotiable list. Write 3 life goals you'll never compromise on, fitness, career, family. 2. time blocking. Schedule 2 hours daily for goals before accommodating others. Case study. When Liam refused to cancel his marathon training for his girlfriend's spontaneous trip, she sulked initially. Later, she admitted, "Your discipline made me respect you more." Scripts for pushback. Her, "You care more about your goals than me." Reply, "I care about us, which is why I need to stay true to myself." Long-term impact. Women equate self-neglect with an inability to lead a household. Prioritizing goals signals reliability and ambition. Conclusion. The Stoic modern man. True strength isn't about being heartless, it's about being whole. By mastering these 7 behaviors, you'll transform into a man who attracts through authenticity, not approval seeking, leads with quiet confidence, not aggression, inspires through action, not empty promises. Your 30-day challenge week 1 to 2. Focus on 1 to 2 behaviors. Track progress in a voice memo journal. Week 3 to 4. Integrate 2 more behaviors. Note shifts in how others treat you. Final thought. As Seneca wrote, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Prepare yourself with stoic strength and watch the world respond. Thank you for watching. If this video added value to your life, please consider sharing it with someone who needs it. Remember, true strength isn't about being heartless. It's about being kind by choice, not fear. Stay stoic, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.